All right, we are setting up today a standardized base for your lab. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this. This is one of those things where you start to realize the thing you do today is going to determine the success of this entire process. So if you don't start off on a good foot today, this could be a problem down the road, and then you'll understand where I'm going with this once you see it. So let's get off to a good start today, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create a standardized base. So you're going to need a 250 milliliter or 500 milliliter, because I have some 500 milliliter ones, 250 milliliter volumetric flask. So a volumetric flask has one line. Right there. So the only thing you know is that if the liquid goes in and it fills up and that meniscus sits right on that line, you have 250 milliliters. That's the only certainty you have. If it goes a little bit over, how much do you have? I don't know. What if it's a little bit under? I don't know. What if it's right on 250? That's it. That's all you got. Okay? So to that end, these are very precise, and they're quite expensive. Expensive glassware, don't break it. And when I say that, I just want to say be mindful of it. They're not super fragile, but they are. If you knock them over, chances are that neck is going to break off and then it's useless. So just be mindful. Take care of one another. It's like, oh, I got this. Do what you need to do. Okay, we're good. Are you already blaming each other for who's going to break something? Don't do that, because that's just bad juju. Okay, so here's what I got. We're going to have some massing boats, and I'm going to get out a big jug of sodium hydroxide, and you're going to prepare a solution of sodium hydroxide that is 0.1 molar. So follow me here. We're going to do a 0.1 molar solution, 0.10 molar solution of sodium hydroxide. So if I have, bless you, a 250 milliliter solution, my volume equals 250 milliliters, which is equal to 0.25 liters, right? What do I need to know if I know the molarity and I know the volume? The number of moles. So we've got sodium hydroxide. What is the mass? Blank grams equals how many moles of sodium hydroxide? So here's the question. We should know how many moles there are from this. Yeah. Remember the triangle? So we got molarity, equals moles per liter. So we're looking for moles. Cover that up. Molarity times liters, 0.1 times 0.25. So this number is not going to be a question mark anymore. It's going to be 0.025 moles. Now, how many grams is that? Remember the triangle. Grams, moles, molar mass. So we're looking for grams. Cover up grams. We take moles times molar mass. What's the molar mass of NaOH? Na is 23, oxygen is 16, and hydrogen is 1, so that's 40 grams per mole. So now, 40 times 0.025 is 1.1? 1 gram. 1 gram of sodium hydroxide. Okay, I bet there's some scholars in the room that could tell me that if I need 1 gram of sodium hydroxide for 250 milliliters, how many grams of sodium hydroxide would I need for 500 milliliters? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so you're either going to need 1 or 2 grams. Now, to find the mass, you're going to take a massing boat. You're going to put it on the digital balance. You're going to hit the tare button so that it ignores the massing boat, right? So, okay, so it reads 0. Then you're going to scoop out of the sodium hydroxide until it reads 1 gram. What happens if you go a little bit over? Don't scoop it back in. If you go a little bit over, let's say you have 1.06. Is that okay? It's okay. It's okay. Because that just means your molarity is not going to be 0.10. It might be 0.12. And that's okay. We're going to calculate it and standardize it anyway. We're trying to get to 0.1, but if we don't get exactly to 0.1, it's okay. We're going to find the standard. Does everybody understand what you're doing today? Okay, so let me reiterate how to fill one of these. I don't know that we've gone over this, so I'm going to kind of go over that right now with you, make sure everybody's clear. When you're using the volumetric flask, we're going to need a funnel, and we're going to need distilled water. So am I going to pour this right in here? No, 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 no. That's clumsy. Remember when I talked about if you break the, that's begging for breaking something. So we put it in a beaker. Hey, FYI, how many milliliters is that? 250. How many is this? About 250. Don't fill it up. In other words, don't go over. Okay? So I'm going to pour some in the funnel, and it's doing good. Now the funnel's starting to back up. That means I got to release the air. Oh, did you see what I just did? So you don't want that to be a trap, because that'll make it where you can't finish, and now you've got too much. Yeah. Everybody with me? Bless you, by the way. Okay, so you lift up on the funnel, keep it vented, and now we're just pouring, 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 pouring. Okay, we need more. We're going to put a little more in here, no big deal. And now we're going to pour, 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 pour. And watch how quickly this thing gets out of hand. Whoop, too late, too far. It went too far. So we're not doing that, right? How do you avoid that? Well, when you get close, like here, and you're at this point, you're like, okay, I need to go to that little line right there. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. That little tiny line right there. Okay? So we're going to try and fill this, 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 fill this. Get close. Oh, let's stop right there. Ah, see what happened? It went past. It went way past. That's because the funnel wasn't vented. Now, I did that on purpose so you guys could see these are the things you're going to try and avoid. Don't be like this. Okay? So when you get here, and you still have the funnel, remember, you got to lift it and vent it. And then we're going to put a little. And then you're going to stop when you get close, like that. All right? And get closer. It went over. See that logic? Don't think you can get a little closer. When you're close, be close. Okay. All right, that's close. So now I'm going to take one of these micro pipettes. And I'm going to take the water out of here. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to drag this up. And now I'm going to fill it with a micro pipette.
He told me to.
She's doing this so if somebody's not here, if somebody has questions, I can show them a video. Now, because it's testing season, people are missing. So now we're drip, 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 drip. Yep, 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 yep. Close, 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 close. Right about there. Bam. Okay. So When you get that point, I'm telling you this so you guys can see this. The neck of the volumetric flask, right? So 250. And your liquid should go just like that. It's going to form a meniscus. The meniscus bottom should sit on that line. It shouldn't be below. You shouldn't. Yeah, the bottom of the meniscus should sit right on that line. Kind of like we have here. When you have that, your liquid is correct. Now, who knows what I didn't do correctly now if I were making a sodium hydroxide solution? If I were making that into a sodium hydroxide solution, what would I do? I would have added the sodium hydroxide earlier, right? So the sodium hydroxide would have to be in here. I wanted to show you the technique of filling because that is literally a technique. Might be a good idea, just thinking out loud, practice that first. Practice filling that first. Because if you get it past that line and there's sodium hydroxide in there, guess what you got to do? Throw it out. You got to throw it out because you don't know. Correct. So what I would suggest, just me thinking out loud again, put your 1 gram of sodium hydroxide in here. Put a little water in there. Swirl, swirl, swirl until it's dissolved. Then put it in here and fill it up. You with me? All right, so just so you know, I want to say this out loud and be on the record. When you do a transfer, you're going to lose a little. That's why I say it's not that big a deal if your 1 gram is not exactly 1.00. If it's like 1.04, good, move. Okay, questions? Perfect, thanks.